Michael Jordan up close, take one.
This week on NBA Jam, we'll talk to Bulls star Michael Jordan and show you where it all began for Vin Baker.
Come out here just playing by myself, just making moves and playing by myself all night.
Plus, we'll take a ride around Orlando with the Magic's Ronnie Cycli.
Come on, let's go check it out.
In the spotlight is one of the NBA's top forwards, Vin Baker, who's fit right in with his new team, the Seattle Sonics.
If I had one word to describe my game, I think it would be versatile. I think my size and my height and my agility has allowed me to do a lot of things on the floor. The one thing I want everyone to know, especially my opponents, that when I come out on the floor, I'm going to do everything possible to win a basketball game.
Three-time All-Star Vin Baker has brought his determination and his wide range of skills to Seattle.
Baker backs him down, rolls into the glass, and jams it down with two hands. Oh, my goodness, a manly jam.
In college, Vin was not well known. He went to a small school, the University of Hartford, in his home state of Connecticut.
Omar Lee is set to check in at the next whistle. Baker. Moore had it rejected by Baker. He beats the double team. Here's Bond back to Baker. Look out. Oh!
I think it helped me coming from a small school like the University of Hartford. I think, when I came into the league, I felt I had a lot of things to accomplish to show that I belong.
He immediately showed he belonged as a rookie with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Tries to keep it alive, still fighting for it. Great effort by Vin Baker, and now he takes it to the hole.
He is going to be some kind of player. He already is.
Sherman Douglas lobs it to Baker. Wow, what a play.
He's versatile, he's mobile, he's agile, he's everything.
Clock at 7. Baker looking for the tie, the turnaround.
A rather unknown out of college at Hartford, but he's become a well-known player here in the NBA.
Growing up, Vin spent countless hours practicing at the playground.
I could come out here and just seriously go up and down this court, just playing by myself, just making moves and playing by myself all night.
And he would pattern his game after one of the game's best big men, the Celtics' Kevin McHale.
When I was younger, I looked at Kevin McHale because Kevin worked on his moves and got most of his baskets from great moves. It seemed like when he got people on that block, they were just at his mercy.
Emulating McHale, Baker has developed some devastating moves of his own.
I'm going down here. Come on.
Boy, he's got some of the best down low moves, and the Bulls cannot stop him.
I'm very impressed with him. Vinny just keeps getting better and better, and I think he's one of the best power forwards in our league today.
This year, Vin was traded to Seattle, where he would replace longtime Sonic star Shawn Kemp.
I hope that he can get out and run with us. I hope he can do the same things that my buddy Kemp did, but, we don't know yet.
But any doubts were soon put to rest. Baker is having a strong season and has helped Seattle achieve one of the league's best records.
Follow-away jumper by Vin is good.
I've been on a team where we talk about making the playoffs to a team that's talking about winning the West, so it's a whole different feeling for me, and I'm excited about it.
Baker backs him down, rolls into the glass, and jams it down with two hands. Doubles a shot up, missed it. Grabbed by Vin, reloads, missed it. Grabbed his rebound away from Rodman, one dribble, powers to the hole. Got some rim and rolls in. He drew the foul.
Let's go, Brink. Come on, Brink.
Dribble needs help. Coming to get it, Hawkins with 6. Drops it low to Baker with 5. For the game, the shot. Game over. Vin Baker with a game winner and the block on the Kukoc shot. And the Sonics win it over Chicago here. Tremendous effort by Vin Baker.
This feels great. Given the scenario, being in a new city, trying to really vibe with my teammates and the fans. I mean, it's just a kind of shot and the kind of situation that brings you closer. And hopefully tonight it brought me closer to my teammates and a little bit closer to the fans here in Seattle.
But it's not only on the court where Vin Baker displays his talents, as you'll see in this week's Total NBA. Recently, Vin gave Sonic fans a new kind of performance. He joined his hometown church choir and sang America's national anthem.
Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. It's perfect for me. I'm really close to my church and my family, and this is like a Christmas for me.
Trying to learn more about his own family is the 76ers' Jimmy Jackson, who has been researching the history of his ancestors.
Just like sports, anything else, it's a challenge for me to see how far I can get back, by myself, and then if I need the help, to also along the way ask for help. A lot of work to do to trace these roots back, but when I get it all together, it'll be well worth it. Like the game of basketball is an ever-learning process, just like the game of life. Wow, tracing your past is a lot of work, but like they say, if you don't know your past, you don't know your future.
The Wizards' Juwan Howard also stepped back into the past when he returned to the neighborhood playground in his hometown of Chicago.
When I was younger, I always wanted to go out there and play basketball. And I knew in order for me to play the game, I had to go out there and play against the older guys. And I was short for the older age group. So that's why, if you see me sometimes, as far as ball handling skill-wise, I'm pretty good ball handler.
Look at the ball handling skills.
Oh, what a pass! What a dunk!
There have been some times when we have gotten like one of our best five in our neighborhood, and like we get one of the older guys who have the car to take us around and drive us to those different type of playgrounds because we want a true run. We want to get some competition. That's a game where it's going to be like, it's all out. You can't lose because you don't want no one to come to your neighborhood and beat you because that's bragging rights. And I look back on it, it seemed like it happened just like yesterday.
Now the plays of the week as Sherman Douglas somehow gets it to keep Van Horn.
Douglas feed Van Horn to the rim. Sometimes you'd rather be lucky.
Avery Johnson hooked up with David Robinson for this awesome slam.
Robinson! A one-handed rip on the alley-oop.
And Tony Kukoc burned the Heat with a buzzer beater.
Kukoc catches, fires. Ain't no defense to that.
That'll do it for Total NBA. But stay tuned. There's much more to come on NBA Jam. As usual, Michael Jordan leads the league in scoring as he tries to lead the Bulls to their 6th NBA title. Here's Michael in NBA shorts.
Anytime.
Michael Jordan up close, take one.
You can cut the excitement with a knife in here right now.
What time is it?
Michael has his game face on.
Let's go! Bulls on a 7-0 run, and here comes Michael.
Who would ever thought after 1993, when I walked away from the game, I'd be back going through these scenarios once again. And I think a lot of that has been due to the credit of me working out, my family support, my friends' support, and just me focusing on an agenda to put myself back in a predicament where I feel very comfortable at.
Now Jordan, pull up, 18-footers, scored!
Michael taps himself on the chest as if to say, gotta do it, man. You gotta do it.
I think it's been a fun thing.
Jordan picked it off. Oh, yes, sir! Wow! Here's Jordan!
Michael Jordan, the best player in the game.
I think what everyone's seeing about Michael Jordan is not just his basketball talents. I think you see the maturity aspect of him as a person, being in a position to help others understand the roles and the responsibilities they have as NBA basketball players.
I gotta give him the ball.
I go to you. Feel it, Tony, feel it. Get you back. I'm get you back. Good look.
It's an attitude to win. I think winning is everybody's ambition on this team. Every player that's a part of this roster, they're willing to sacrifice certain individualities to accomplish just one common goal, which is to win a championship.
The crowd is up. The celebration is underway.
Chicago's won it. The championship, Chicago.
I'm having a great time. I mean, my life is that you just go out and you live for the moment. You know, you can't sit back and not enjoy this moment because you don't know when it's going to end or going to be over. And I know it's just a couple more years that I can play at this level and do it consistently. So you might as well enjoy it because once it's gone, you know, you can't really get it back.
Michael Jordan, what more can be said about this guy?
Stars like Jordan usually take center stage, but we went on the scene with two other performers who provide entertainment for NBA fans. Meet Ray Castaldi, who keeps New York Knicks fans rocking with his sweet-sounding organ.
Play that funky music.
I started taking classical piano lessons at about age 8, and I did that for 6 or 7 years. After that, it was jazz piano and rock bands and things like that before I ended up here.
Welcome to Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena.
What I'm doing up here is kind of building a soundtrack for the event as it's unfolding. It's my job to get people stomping, get people yelling motivation to the team. When the team has just done something that's really terrific, then I'm leading the celebration, hopefully providing the music that's going to crystallize everyone's emotions at the time.
This crowd is unbelievable right now.
Basketball and music, there's a certain rhythm to it, there's a certain energy to it. The two lock in really well.
Yeah, string music, baby!
I love the game, I love music, so it's a perfect match. It's a perfect marriage of two of my passions.
Next, meet the mystery man whose antics delight the fans in San Antonio. He's the zany, fun-loving Spurs mascot known simply as the Coyote.
Express yourself.
Why do I do what I do? Because it's in my blood.
Express yourself.
I don't think people understand the responsibility. I mean, it's awesome.
Oh, can you work a basketball any better than that?
Yeah, I know there's a game going on, but most people are there to see him, the big guy.
I got that feeling, baby. Baby, I got that feeling.
He is so much fun to watch when he gets in a groove like this.
You're not going to put that on tape, are you? The best part for me personally are the kids.
He is a man among children.
There's just nothing like it. You'll see their faces and you get to give out hugs and come see these kids and they're all excited and it's just a blast. That's the definite high point of the whole thing for me.
He is really going crazy.
The Coyote is a good man. Of all the mascots and of all the people we talk to, no matter who the Coyote's hugging, he only has eyes for you.
Don't go away. NBA Jam is coming back right after this timeout. Today, we'll check out the city of Orlando, Florida, where Magic center Ronnie Cycli leads our NBA tour.
Hi, this is Ronnie Cycli of the Orlando Magic.
Cycli handles. Cycli shows the ball. Dipsy-do for two. Oh, baby.
Oh, my! I'm going to take you on a tour to show you my home away from home. That's Orlando. Come on, let's go check it out. Here we go. This is, we're getting out of the arena now. We can go to downtown Orlando. Okay, we're coming up on Church Street. Orlando's expanding so much. It's amazing. It's really one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. Low crime, good schools, and
great weather.
Not a good day. Definitely not a good day.
Usually it would be sunny and 80 today. Unfortunately, we hit a bad day today.
Today we were going to ski with the #1 water ski champion in the world. And his name is Wade Cox. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to ski with him because of these conditions. But let's check it out. I wanted to go water skiing, but it's a little too cold. Huh?
Too cold today to go skiing, no doubt.
Let's go to the water ski section. How big is this? If you had it extra large, it'd be perfect. This I can put on my right arm. Okay, let's go feel how cold the water is. How's the water? Is it cold? The only drawback about skiing in lakes like this is two things: alligators and snakes. If they find a good big meal like me, they might come after me.
One of the things that I enjoy doing in Orlando is flying. We're gonna start the engines. Go around, take some friends, go have dinner someplace on the plane, and feel proud that I'm flying the plane. We're heading towards my apartment to see the Harley. My little baby, it's a Harley Davidson Fat Boy. It's the 95th anniversary edition. You have to enjoy life, basically.
Head out on the highway, looking for adventure.
As professional athletes, all we do is games, practice, and go from hotel to hotel. All your concentration is on the game. I try to balance my life out. I try to keep a level head and keep a level life where I'm enjoying the things that I want to enjoy, and at the same time, I get to play the game that I love and I want to play. I brought you here to say goodbye to you, to show you and prove to you that we are in Florida with these palm trees. And unfortunately, we couldn't do the fun things we wanted to do today because of this weather. But I promise you, we'll do it next time.
Up next, a look at the Spurs tandem of Tim Duncan and David Robinson. Plus, NBA-grade Bill Walton, who had a passion for the game.
I lived to play basketball. I would watch and read and study everything. And then I would dream about it at night. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, just in the middle of a huge game.
In our Jam of the Week, it's Spurs big men David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Here's DJ Company with Rhythm of Love.
The twin towers of the 90s.
The San Antonio Spurs select David Robinson from Navy.
The future has arrived.
And runner. Robinson tips the rebound over to Duncan, up the floor to Avery Johnson. And look at that, both big guys run the floor. He faces up, gets reads in the air and dives. David Robinson is just too quick. And he is just toasting people. Oh my. For Jared Jackson, look to David, nicely done. Whips it into the Wizard, blocked by Duncan. All the way to the basket. Robinson. Reversal. Robinson stood up Ewing. David blocked his shot and knocked him down. Back to serve. Blocked by Duncan. The whole sequence is why this guy is your Rookie of the Year.
By 15. Look out. Duncan with a two-hand jam.
Hubert Davis. Blocked by Robinson. Right out to Mercer. He had it knocked away. The clock is going to sound on these guys. 3 blocks. 3 blocks, and the clock is down to 1. Duncan has done something else. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Something special from Tim Duncan.
That was amazing. What a block. Robinson.
We got the rhythm. We got the rhythm.
Shaq block.
He is not deceptively athletic. He is just plain athletic. David Robinson.
Duncan Duncan just goes off the weak side and rips one.
Duncan fights off help, goes to Robinson. Great pass. They got a part of it, gets his own board, but Duncan is there for the Twin Towers. He can't find his way through.
One-on-one. Oh, it's not a bad move by a rookie.
Alexander who has Duncan. Oh! Whoa! Wow. That almost hit the roof here at the Dome.
Ronnie Cycli has no chance to guard David Robinson away from the basket.
Duncan, beautiful pass for Robinson.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of NBA Jam. Today, we take a look back at one of the game's greatest centers. Hall of Famer Bill Walton is the subject of Retro NBA. Bill Walton, a true individual off the court, was renowned as the consummate team player once he stepped on the hardwood.
I can remember when I was in 7th grade and my parents who worked all the time and then would give up their weekends to drive me to these basketball games. And I was sitting there and I looked over at my dad and he's driving along. And I said, Dad, one day I'm gonna win the MVP in the NBA. And for winning that, you get a brand new car. And I'm gonna give you that car, Dad. And my dad looked back at me and he said, what's the NBA? And my dad still has that car.
I've never coached a better player. I've never coached a better competitor. And I've never coached a better person than Bill Walton.
Now Walton with a good move pass.
Here's Walton. He's looking over that shoulder, waiting for a cutter. See if he goes to the shot. There's a shot clock on the turnaround.
Yeah, this big red bandana and, and this boots with the tassels flying,
I like Bill. He did his own thing, the mountain man thing, and so he was a rebel at that point.
I'm going to keep struggling for freedom and a more, I'm a more decent and humane life for everybody.
I like Bill Walton because he was always a competitor.
Now, I like playing basketball, and I'm going to continue to play basketball because I like the game.
Walton on the line. Oh, he's got it in!
First of all, he loved the game of basketball. He was a fierce competitor who wanted to win and would do whatever he had to do to win. And he knew he was a great passer. He knew he could score. He was also a very good defender. He was a shot blocker, an excellent rebounder. I can still visualize in my mind him going up high to get a defensive rebound, turning while he was in the air, outletting the ball to a perimeter player to start the fast break.
He was one of those guys that understood the game itself, and it was a pleasure to play with.
Basketball was my life. Basketball is my life. Basketball is where I go for fun. And that is what is fun for me, is to play basketball, to watch basketball, to live basketball. It's the ultimate. Nothing could be better in a man's life.
That's our show for today. Remember, you can cast your vote for this year's All-Star Game on the league's website, NBA.com. See you next week, right here on NBA Jam.